It's your boy Evie. You're watching Evie Family ENT. And if you like what you see, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. So you could become part of Evie's family. As everyone knows, like I said in the last one that I just did, that we were getting to this shit immediately right when I got home. We didn't get to it right when I got home. We got to it now because I wanted to do it live because I did not. First off, I actually think that reaction came out good, which is a plus for the channel, y'all, because I'm surprised it sounded that good. That was off a tablet and a phone, but that's besides the point. This song, from what I remember from that time, which was just the other day, I remember a lot of that song. I know there's more words I need to catch. And I know that the effing beat in this song deserves hella amazing fire energy that I was not able to bring. That was the first time I ever did a reaction with like not being able to have energy the way I normally have energy. So for other people that are probably calmer, they're probably like, yo, that probably came out amazing. It probably was like dope to see me fucking be quiet like that or be calm like that. For me, that's weird to me because I literally had to like think about that the entire time. That was on my mind. Like, oh, I gotta be, that's hard for me because I'm always full of effing energy. So now we get to actually go through it and hear what the hell Tom is actually talking about and hear this fire beat again. The effing beat on this song, yo, is phenomenal. But everyone in the live, you make your decisions. Everyone in the comments, make your decision. But tell me this beat ain't fire. I don't effing believe you if you do. So let's get it and let's go. Let's go.
I've been hearing that they think my political music is boring. Tell them I'm sorry. I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I could talk about how rich I am, all these little rappers that I'm bigger than. I could show you the impact addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was visiting Disneyland. I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the good.
I've been spitting facts. I'm not a fiction fan is how I wanted to sound on the first reaction that I did, but I had to go. I've been sitting back. I'm not a fiction fan. What? And then the beat was phenomenal. And I'm in this small ass concrete room with fucking people sleeping. I wanted to jump up on this song so many times, but right there, I'm not a fiction fan. That was dope to me. Just because, and then the fact that he's starting this addressing everybody, like he's just anything anyone has ever, I don't know about ever, but I know as of recently, especially because we know on this channel, or I know for a fact, which you guys would too in the live, but when I first got introduced to Upchurch was recently with all the stuff that was going on. Like, I didn't know Upchurch before that. I only knew recent. And that whole little wave thing went on with all that and then that. And then that just like went away, right? And now, from that point, I've heard other people say things. There's been people in the comments talking shit. We had the whole Adam Calhoun thing. And none of that is relevant right now but I brought it up because it's relevant to me because that was the first, like I'm new to Upchurch, right? And it's around this time period and he's coming out talking to all these people and you guys know all the arguments and stuff we had with all the damn everyone saying this is it. So I love the fact that Tom is coming out here and addressing everybody. I don't know if he's just talking to Upchurch. This is not me like forewarned because I've heard the song foreshadowing. He's talking to a lot of people, it seems like. But I just know all of this is relevant to me because I just was immersed in this just a few weeks ago. So this is
Sorry.
dope.
I've been rapping about things that I feel are important. I can talk about how rich I am, all these little
And I
rappers
love
that I'm
that
bigger
he
than.
switched
I can
up
show
from
you
the
the impact
political.
addiction had, how the liquor turned me to a different man. I'm not the kid who was
And just
visiting
talking
Disneyland.
shit.
I'm not a perfect Christian, have a sinner's past, but I sobered up, prescriptions hit the trash. Now I'm sitting back with 50 billboard plaques, $20 million and a million fans. Middle fingers flipping, I can't flip them back. I'm so independent, so they get the message. I've been spitting facts, I'm not a fiction fan. I am the truth, I am the GOAT, I am the proof. You can reach every one of your goals. You can be too drunk, way too high, but it's never too late to have hope. I am the
Let's go.
I'm gonna preach. You can reach every one of your dreams. You can be up against the whole entire world, and you can beat them if you just believe. They've been saying
And
I'm
Nova
Illuminati
with
and
the
I'm going to
video.
hell. They're desperately searching for any excuse to explain why I've done what they can't do themselves. The only way they can make sense
Tell
of my
them.
famous claim I worship Satan and labels of health. I don't have an advantage. It's natural talent. Your ego is damaged. Admit that you failed. I remember back when I was the only political rapper. What the hell happened? All of a sudden, everyone who never gave a damn got political and started rapping. Tragic. I should be flattered. Man, I created the genre. They practically jacked it. Acting like they're in the conversation. They ain't nowhere near it on a different planet. This is not YouTube. This is upper echelon. President of Sony on my telephone. I get what I want, how I want, when I want, until the day that I'm dead and gone. The internet in love with beef. They want rappers at war. But I don't care who's coming at me. I swore that I wouldn't do this no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no.
Hold on, wait. See, these are things that I was not, and then I was also rushing, and I don't rush my reaction. That was another reason I wanted to actually go through this, because I missed that right there. What the hell did he just say? He said something about, I said it in my reaction, the first one. I said, Mac Lethal, because like when he started saying the last rapper had that, I said Mac Lethal. And so I didn't get to hear that last part. And I couldn't go back, and I was rushing and shit. So for this one, what the hell did he just say? How did he finish that?
The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still.
Yeah, I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. I did not catch that the last time. Damn.
I swore that I wouldn't do this no more. The last time I battled the man that I trampled, lost his career and then had a divorce. That wasn't fair. Homie got torched. I feel the weight like I'm carrying around a corpse. Still no deal, still no team, still just little old me. Still making fun of the whole industry, still rap on my own beats. I'm the only multi-millionaire in my family tree. I keep hearing rumors that my parents rich and that's how I got in the lead. That's a big L-I-E. If you want to know the truth, I guess I can show you why I move like this. Let me take you back into my head, tell you about the movie I live. Former alcoholic, nothing in my wallet. Every doctor said that I was depressed. Should be in a coffin or inside a cardboard box and addicted to meth. I was sleeping on my best friend couch, always dreaming of a West End house. We was living in a basement, sweet east side, praying we'd get out. Motorcycles on the front lawn, bunch of crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep, making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping, I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window, cause we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up.
Let's go, bro. They're mad that like, come on, man. That shit right there. Like, this gives me fucking right from the build-up alone, right from the get-go, y'all. And by the way, another reason we have to get this, like, I had to immediately get home and get this done, is for me, first and foremost, because I wanted to do this, especially after I did the first reaction and I heard the song now. I'm like, yeah, I want to hear it again and I want to actually go through it. But also because you guys know I'm a fan of reaction. You guys know I rock with Flawed. I rock with Stevie Knight. I rock with Anthony Ray. I rock with Black Pegasus. Like, I want to go watch their reaction. And I can't watch their reactions until we get through this because I wanted to do another one. And now I can actually go back and listen to this shit. like after this and hear anything else I missed. And because of that, like the effing beat, the beat is phenomenal. And it grasped my attention. But like in the beginning of this shit, when it first started, and then even right there when he like starts getting slower and slower and slower, and then it comes in, I was at the church with the bathroom poured, and it goes into that hard beat. Like that's like what song was that? Was it? Yeah, it's like Hope from NF when fucking NF was doing that at the end. He was talking to his other self, and it was like 30-year-old me, and I changed. That's what this reminds me of. That's fucking fire. Because I would never expect to think of NF at all, like when I hear Tom Macdonald. And I don't know much about Tom Macdonald. I only know what I've only reacted to like 5 or 6 songs. I think I've reacted to more Nova songs than I did Tom's so far. But this is like the first song I'm hearing from Tom. I've had other ones I loved, like American Flags, but more of those are because of specifically what he's talking about. Like I liked the beat, I liked the cadence on them, and I agreed with the messages. Like I thought they were good messages, and my mind, I agree with them. So I rocked with the song. But this one is like the first time I'm hearing a song from Tom Macdonald that I could put this on replay back to back to back to back to back all day long and still enjoy this shit. And he's saying he's talking about like this is full inspiration right off the bat. This is how, and y'all, I know it might seem like I'm gassing this, overbiting this, but I literally just reacted to this for the first time 2 days ago when I couldn't really do the reaction. Because I did it, but I couldn't really do it. I couldn't pay attention. So this is just me kind of knowing what's coming up. But I caught most of what he said. Like I was locked into this shit. I just couldn't show it.
Crackheads in the alley. Open up my bedroom window and tell them there's empty bottles they can have. Cops at the door, I couldn't sleep. Making up noodles to eat for a week. I couldn't stomach the food I was making if I wasn't high, so I always had weed. Leaving the crib and the neighbors are tripping. I flip them the bird, I ain't stopping to talk. They leaving us notes on the passenger window cause we always park in the whip in they spot. 10 in the morning, we sipping on 40s and taking the Honda Civic up the block. Looking for one of my homies who living on the street cause he got addicted to rock. Waiting in line at church, they giving out food. I would pull up every second Sunday, get some hard-boiled eggs and juice. That was the move. I was a broke boy, then I blew up. I was suicidal, yeah, the mood sucked. Now I've been rich, I done made hits. I've been praying, I don't screw it up. And now that I've grown up, they're mad that I've grown up. They missing my old stuff. They say my political music's all sounding the same and the flows suck. I'm never gonna be the old Tom or recapture the magic of old songs. I don't know, Tom. You the GOAT, Tom. Give me what I want or I will go, Tom. Shut up! I'm not the guy that you fell in love with back when I was young and dumb. Always getting drunk, taking hella drugs, living in the ghetto, no food for a month. Couldn't pay the power bill, the shower filled with towels, mold and hella bugs. That was the old Tom, that was broke Tom. Stop saying you miss who I was. Now you can give me all the Gucci, give me all the Louis, give me everything I want at once. Give me Lamborghinis, give me all my flowers, give you everything I have just to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere, I ain't stopping nothing, I'ma really go there, I don't give a... I'm the best thing going right now, they
Look
can't
at the visuals.
I've been up, I've been down, I climbed out my grave, I've been great. Wait, before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent art.
Look at the visuals. First off, I don't know how many, like, I don't know if there's anyone watching on Twitch right now. It says we got 5 people in here. I don't know how many people are in the YouTube right now. Don't really care. I just brought that up to say, for the people that are here, if those people, like, I know Rose would be one person. Rose is someone that does not know anything about Tom Macdonald. Does not know him. So she does not know Nova either. And she does not know anything that he's built. Probably anything. She probably first heard him ever when she watched my reaction. Because I'm sure Rose went and watched it because Rose supports the channel. And So that's why I'm bringing this up. But like, for anyone that may be in Twitch that may not know about them, this is all one person doing this editing. One person doing this editing. Look at this shit. The entire video is just Nova. His girlfriend, which is also an artist, who's phenomenal, by the way. I rock with Nova. Nova's like one of my favorites. But she does all this shit by herself. And then also I just taught myself how to build all this stuff and taught myself how to edit reaction videos that I still have like a hard time learning new things. But I taught myself. No one else taught me. I watched videos of things and I taught myself everything. But it took me a very long time to do. It took me 6 months of like 3 hours of sleep every single night for 6 months straight is what I got to build this. That's what I did. 6 months straight, 3 hours of sleep. That's not good for you at all. And I know, and other people, it might come easy to them. But for me, I didn't know shit. So I put everything into this, learning whatever little things I could. And so now I try my hardest to get better and better and better and better and better every single day on every reaction. And it comes easier now. But like, just doing the little things that I have no time. Imagine Nova does all this shit by herself. It's like her and I think they're his sister and like 2 other people that do everything. How the hell do they do that? That's what gets me every single time I see these videos. But this one is just on a whole nother level. Like, what the hell?
I have this to be loved. Now they call me racist and they say I'm canceled, but I guarantee you that there will be blood. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't stopping nothing. I'ma really go there. I don't give a I'm the best thing going right now. They can't mess with me. I've
and then
been
the
up,
emotion.
I've been down. I climbed out my grave. I'll be great. Wait, before today, and I'll be great till I decide to walk away. And I'm the one you have to thank for every independent artist getting Billboard plaques. I showed everybody how to beat the record labels and still I don't get no thanks. Everybody who's been hating on me copies every little thing I'm doing. I mean, they dress like me, sign CDs, no one is buying their music. I'm the blueprint for these YouTube kids. Every single little view you get, every time you get an iTunes check, you just imitate what I do best. I'm on Fox News, I'm on Rolling Stone, in the New York Times, on the radio. Got 1 billion views, Millie on the gram. You still paying to be verified, man.
I am the reason that Billboard removed all the digital sales charts off their website. I was outperforming label artists and executives pressured them to hit the red light. Universal, Warner Music, Sony, CEOs wanted me dead, but they ain't never gonna really kill me. They just cancel the digital charts instead.
Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen SoundScan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? They're angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could've retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith. What a loser.
Let's go. You hear what he said? I came a long way. He already talked about his entire past and all the stuff that people said. He confronted that like, I don't care what you heard. That was a lie. This is what I grew up in. So he put that picture out there. He gave you the reel on that. And then, like, one of the reasons, now I don't like every song Tom Macdonald does or every song I've heard from Tom Macdonald. There's some, like that stronger version. I did not like that one at all. Honestly, the more I listened to it, I started to like it more. But originally, I could not stand it. On the reaction, it was like, I was so out of it on that one. And then there's other times like the Tom Macdonald does things with his voice sometimes that I don't really like that he does that too much. But I mean, I could deal with it. And the reason I bring all this up with a part like this is because, and the reason I brought all the Upchurch shit up earlier to go to this is because that kind of just happened, and that was first time I was seeing Upchurch fan base, and they were coming over here and was comparing all this. So this was a big topic of discussion that I was getting all this stuff from. Still barely knew anything about Tom. Don't know anything about Upchurch still, really. And I'm seeing all this stuff go on and on and on and on. And then, like, Adam Calhoun had to come drop his track and say this and that. And all what I said specifically about all the stuff the whole time was like, I don't understand. Like, Tom didn't say anything. Tom didn't do anything. What? I don't understand. You're bringing all this up. Whatever it was for. It could have been for the, because he was selling his album. Whatever the case is, I don't care. This isn't even about Upchurch at this point. It's about the fact that, like, all these people were coming saying that and, defending this. Well, no, yeah, this. And then there was other people when I did the Mac Lethal that started saying this. I didn't even know about Mac Lethal's past or anything about his wife and all that and the whole cheating thing or got a divorce and this and that. Didn't know nothing about that because I only reacted to the one song that Tom did. I need to do all of them still. But I learned all this through this like discussion shit that I had to read in the comments. And I had to go back and forth with people on. And my biggest thing is like, yo, the dude whether you agree with what he says, what he doesn't say, half the time I don't like how it sounds with Tom, but he's got like crazy flows. He can rap his ass off. And it's not like he's out here saying bad things for kids to do and shit. So that's what made me get his respect. And then on top of that, I love the fact seeing that him and Nova do this by themselves and that no one else, he's the first person that actually got to this level where he's at by himself with just him and his girl, just him and Nova. That's it. And it's not like Nova's a huge superstar. She doesn't have that many followers like a damn Justin Bieber and this and that. So that didn't just gradually come to town. They had to work for this shit. And then out of all the songs I've heard, it's like, it just, some I like, some I don't, but then you get to this one and it's just all facts. And this part, I said that all because this part made me think of that when he said that. Now I got people, when they got their YouTube views when I come up, their YouTube views and they want to use me. Now they're taking shots at me for this. And every fan was sitting there saying, no, Upchurch doesn't need that. He's this. They were saying that about all the other people saying, why don't you go back and why don't you look up Tom used to say satanic stuff. I have those comments of people bringing that shit up to me about him when I didn't know shit about Tom. And they just know I'm Christian and they just know I didn't like something or whatever and wanted to make it like that. And it's like, yo, listen, he's not, I don't care. I don't know what the fuck he was doing in his past, but I know right now he's saying God saves, God saved me. I was here. I'm here now. And he's not going out here saying bad messages to people. And to me, that's like the greatest thing in the world to me. That's why I respect this song so much. That's why I'm hyping it up so much. And this fucking beat is phenomenal. But that's why. And it's just dope. It's still relevant to me because it was so recent. And it was like the first time I really had like a real big back and forth type thing with me ever doing YouTube. Because Flawed was part of that. Then I was like reacting to this. Flawed was reacting to mine. So then I had other fan bases coming by talk. It was like the first big discussion I've had on this channel. So clearly it's relevant to me. And it's not about being right or wrong. It's just like, that's why I don't care about all the past shit. And don't just listen to people when they say negative. Like, try to watch and see if you can find positivity from people. Try to find that positive shit. And that's what this is to me, like the biggest underdog fire story right here. And
Patriot, I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making hits. Could've retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith, what a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hoops in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your evolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills.
We're going back. I don't give a damn. That flow, I've never heard Tom rap like that. I've heard him on the American Flags that I liked, and on the there was one other song, the black and white one I liked, that it was like a fast flow. But this is like different. This is a whole different level of rapping from the little that I know. I don't know if I'm missing anything before that, but like I'm seeing people's thumbnails. Like my favorite reactors, like yeah, I saw Truth's thumbnail. The first thing that said was it said, "This is his best song." I've seen so many people say that, and I fully agree. But so I brought that up because it's like. So I don't think if I go back and hear his old shit, I don't think it's going to do, I don't think he's ever rapped this good. And my question is, where did all this just come from? Like how, because the last American Flags, he was not rapping like this. That fucking rhyme scheme right there was phenomenal. And then who made the
Just
beat?
cancel the digital charts instead. Stop telling me that anyone else is bigger than I am. Go get the Nielsen sound scan numbers. Tell me what you find, man. Who's the biggest I am? The angry that I love America. Guess it's a problem because I'm Canadian. I live in the States. I gave 200 grand to the veterans. I am a patriot. I am not faking this. I don't need to keep on making it. Could have retired 3 years ago, basically. Go check my bank account, buddy. I'm crazy rich. I don't need money. I rap because I'm made for this. I am only doing this because I love it. I told every record label they can shove it. Rappers hate on me, but I'm above it. 93 Shawn Michaels, everyone can suck it. They want photos when they see me out in public. Then they trash me in the comments. What a bummer. I sign autographs and spill my guts and stomach. All I get is people praying that I'll plummet. I came a long way. Dreamt of this all day. I should have saw graves, but God saves. I got faith, what a loser. I needed boost to maneuver. Bottles of hoops in the cooler. Now I'm the proof that you can choose to be a trooper and regroup and pursue a future, be a ruler. Screw all the rumors and all the dudes who be acting stupid on computers. Hate is a fuel that humans can use to improve themselves if they don't let their wounds ruin their movement. You can do it and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it till you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune and you turn the abuse into your evolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands. I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something M's. But this ain't always what my life was like.
And I think right here, I think he's actually talking specifically. And look, clearly the song is him talking to, he addressed everything people's been saying about him. You know, other artists have done it, like M's done that. He's got to a point, he's heard everything everyone says, and he goes out, all out on a song, and does his thing. And I fucking love it when he does that. But Tom's doing the same thing here. But I think at this part specifically, I think Tom is actually talking, not like dissing, not as a diss. I guess it could be a diss, but I don't think he's trying to diss him. I think he's genuinely talking to Upchurch, like out of respect type thing, like a man to another man, like, yo, I'm seeing what the hell, like I've been on pills, I've been on this, and I'm not saying Upchurch is, I'm just saying from all that shit that was going on, I think he's genuinely talking to Upchurch. Just listen to everything he says.
You turn the abuse into your evolution.
This is how I would talk to one of my friends if I didn't, or someone I was at least grew up with or cool with, because I don't ever want to see, you guys know I lost so 8 people now, 8 people from overdose in a matter of 2 years. It was 8 people. Okay, so you guys, this shit means a lot to me. And for me, when I see that and say I didn't want to embarrass one of my friends, I would, but I knew how to put things on a song and I knew how to rap or whatever, and I wanted to like say something. This is how I would address it. I wouldn't go at it like, oh, you're the, I'm not that type of person. Even if we're not friends anymore, if you never wronged me to the point where it's like, fuck you for life, I don't like to genuinely see people fall or do bad. Like I'll still try to help you whatever way I can. If that means I have to keep my distance from you and just help from maybe words, this is something I would do. That's why I relate to this part.
When they move it, you can do it, and then you can lose it. You can choose to view it through some different pupils. You can shoot for the moon if you miss it, recoup it, and then execute it so you make it through it. There ain't no excuses, the rules are confusing, so break them and use them to find the solution. The truth is you're losing till you are immune, and you turn the abuse into your evolution. I've been addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands, I got 10,
pennies,
11, 15,
dollars,
20,
they
something
ain't making
there.
any
But
sense.
this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills, way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills, way back when I should have been locked up, overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her, and that was a fact.
Thank you,
she working
Russell.
overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in.
Hold on, no. Thank you, Restros. I appreciate that. And usually I could say that and just let the song keep going. But this is like I just reacted to this, by the way. I don't know how long you've been here. I reacted to this a few days ago when it dropped, but I was on military orders. So I couldn't be me. It was 1 a.m. I had people sleeping. And I wanted to go through this damn song again. And now we're here. And I remember this part specifically. So we got it. This part is my favorite part of this entire song.
Addicted to plenty of pills, poor and mentally ill. If I can do it, you can do it. I went from homeless and drunk to turning down record deals. I done got so many wins that I forget the wins. So many plaques inside the crib, they getting hard to live. They so jealous, I'm just glad that I ain't them. I ain't them. They got money, they got pennies, they got dollars, but they ain't been making any sense. They got hundreds, they got thousands, I got 10, 11, 15, 20 something names. But this ain't always what my life was like. Honestly, it still give me chills. Way before all of my viral songs, before I was living in Beverly Hills, way before I went and sobered up, back when me and Brandon couldn't pay the bills, way back when I should have been locked up, overdosed or getting killed. My sister called me from the hospital, said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, cause look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas, and Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I'm out of city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is still stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars, all you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy, they all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't.
Now, what is this? For anyone that knows, what the, like, I swear, I don't know what this part, is this supposed to be? Because I haven't heard too much Tom Macdonald. I've only heard, like, I think, like 5 or 6 songs at this point. So, what is this supposed to reference? Like, I feel like, because none of the rest of the video had nothing to do with this. And now he's in this, like, outfit looking up like this, like, what does this mean? I think that has to be something special, right? like something maybe from a past video, but I wouldn't know. And restaurants, you said you got no idea. Damn, okay. Yeah, hopefully, if anyone that's in here, like on the YouTube side as well, if anyone knows, let me know. Because I have no idea. I have no idea. But I want to know, because if it was that much, if it was that important for him to put that in there and for Nova to take a shot, was it straight up like that? It's got to mean something special.
I came out of city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up, and everyone else is so stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like $30 million dollars. All you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals, and I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody say
you a vegan when the beef's real. You don't eat meat, you a vegan when the beef's real. You only come to me when you need streams. You start dissing me when you need streams. That's why I said I feel like that entire part, besides his family, but I think that has something to do with it too, and not just to Upchurch. I'm not trying to bring that shit up. I'm just saying he's looking at what everyone is saying, right? Like he's addressing everybody. So that means the fans of his, that means people, things he's seeing in the comments, things he's probably personally felt. Because I don't think they were close, but they were like somewhat cool, weren't they? Him and Upchurch and everyone. No one gave me the real story. No one told me the truth. But clearly they weren't enemies. And one thing I always heard about like Upchurch that I didn't know about because I just found out about him, is like he's this underdog thing too. He's like this, he's real as hell. He works hard for all this stuff, this and this, and then it's like everybody's talking about, oh, well, the views and this and this. And I'm like, yo, none of that shit matters. So if this was me in this situation, this was someone I didn't hate, this whole thing could be directed towards that, but not as a diss. It's like it's talking, it's showing inspiration, it's showing people, and then it's showing all the haters, it's showing the fans. Like, yo, fuck all that extra shit. Fuck all the noise. I'm gonna rebuttal what you said. I'm gonna address it, but I'm gonna do it while showing you that I'm doing everything to make my family better. I'm doing everything. Everybody's sitting here saying I'm the labels, the mainstream. Oh, I'm starting to go mainstream. That was a big thing I kept hearing about it. And then he said, screw the government, screw the mainstream, screw them, like screw the labels, screw the mainstream. He called all that out for a reason. And I just think it's dope because I'm not looking at a beef aspect. I'm looking at I feel like he went about it the best way you could. And that adds so much oomph to the song to me because he doesn't, that shows his character. That shows his character. Fuck what people say. Fuck what people think and all that. No one can tell me Tom's not real if, like, say that's what he's actually doing and I see it with my own eyes. That's character right there. That's someone I would like to have around me, like in an everyday basis as a friend. It'd be like that. So whenever all this beef and shit always comes in, people look at so much stupid shit that does not matter. 90% of the time, look at people's character. Look at the way they present themselves. Look at what they're actually doing and showing. Don't just fucking hear and play telephone with everything you hear. And that's not just the Upchurch fans, because this is not about that. It's just, I want to showcase Tom's character on this. And I want to showcase how he did this all while with this shot right here, showing, look at all that work Nova does. every single time on her own.
Hospital said her job's killing her, and that was a fact. She working overtime often, out of options, having panic attacks. Didn't let her finish talking, told her walk in and to quit and call back. Next thing I know, she's in California and she's working for Hangover Gang. And Daddy always told me I was special and one day I would conquer the music business. And I guess he was right, because look at my life. I just bought him a new Porsche for Christmas. And Mama worked harder than any woman on earth. Her boss would have never have fired her. I recognized they weren't giving her what she was worth, so I retired her. This ain't white privilege, this ain't trust fund, this ain't good luck, this ain't silver spoon, this is hard work, this is long nights, this is all me, this is what I do, this is palm trees and Ferraris and a calm breeze and a pretty view. If you don't believe I deserve it, then you never lived the life I did and you wouldn't make it through. I came out of a city where I still don't get no respect. I moved away and I blew up and everyone else is so stuck in the town that I left. I'm not impressed, and they've been saying my video views are all fake, and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million
people I grew up with say that about me.
Check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take game and hate on me. Wait, I got one.
That is exactly what happened. And you could feel the passion in that because that's fucked up. Because if I know that I have someone like Adam Calhoun, for example, if Adam Calhoun were to ever go out and do shit like that, like, I could understand maybe things happen behind the scene and things go on, whatever, people got their beats, all that, but if there's only a select few of people that are like the underdogs out here that are trying to fight for other people to be able to not get trapped into like whatever it is. For this, in this instance, it's like record labels and the music aspect of it. And you got a select few people that do that. Me and this dude don't ever got to be cool, and all beef could go on and all that, but to just completely like disregard everything I've like tried to do to help showcase people that you don't need to be stuck in labels. And because a lot of people have lost their soul to fucking labels, have lost their families to labels. I'm not talking about just shit like shooting shit. I'm talking about you let your, like, look what with Justin Bieber, with the Diddy things, with Drake, the Drake and Josh thing. Like these things happen. It doesn't just have to be a label. It's you sending these people off to corporations. Parents are sending your kids off to do this for money and bullshit fame. And this is someone that's fighting and showing you don't have to do shit like that. Take care. He's got his family close as hell to him. Doesn't worry about all that. And he's not out here just bragging about it. He's actually trying to show people how to do it. He's been showing people. He goes live after like every song, talks about the shit. They show their entire studio. Like that. It's just people showed a fakeness. And I sound like a fan of Tom right now. But I don't care because it's not about Tom or any of this shit. It's about what it just happens to be Tom at the moment is presenting in the song and all the good that can come from shit like this. And just the way he responded on this. Everything about this song is phenomenal.
Video views are all fake and I honestly hope it helps get them some rest. I'm worth like 30 million dollars. All you bums are living check to check. Now everybody is an enemy. They all jealous that I'm a celebrity. Well, screw them, screw the government, screw the record label, screw the mainstream. I'm in God mode, they in beast mode. We are not the same, we ain't equals. And I pray to God that you can deep throat. Got 11 inches for you weak hoes. Y'all cannot critique me, y'all ain't in my league still. All your hate completes me, I can't be killed. Y'all just wanna be me, maybe be chill. Leave them bleeding in a wheat field. All my missiles heat seek, you can beat me. Homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat. Ton of green beans, you a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs on
Facts.
YouTube, well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me. Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say.
And
I
then
don't
the
need any more money.
harmonizer.
These days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in the coffin. I promise no stopping till I kick the can. To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang. Stop.
Look what he just said.
I don't need any more money. These days I just do it for all of my fans.
I don't need any more money. I just do it for all of my fans. It's not about the money. I do it because I love to do this. You guys, or at least the people that's still here, I'm not even looking at who's still here, numbers, any of that. I just know people that rock with this channel and have rocked with this channel and like are in the lives and whatnot. They always hear me talk about, you guys know my personal stories about all the friends that I lost from starting YouTube. I don't know why the fuck. I still don't know why that any of that is. And I don't care. I had to push, I had to like walk away from a lot of people. But I'm saying like literally people, I had people calling me and text telling me this shit's lame, it's stupid, blah, blah, blah. I've had arguments with my family about this. And the reason I understand that, definitely not on anywhere of a level that he's talking about, or like when M does it, he talks about. But for me personally, it's like I literally preach that on this channel all the time about nothing. None of this shit is about, I don't live my life over money ever. I never will. No, we talked about this earlier for almost a damn 20 minutes probably of the reaction. And I like telling my stories. I like hearing other people's stories. I like telling stories. Trust me, it might take the channel a lot longer to grow that way. Don't give a fuck. I like talking about the stories. I like people that want to communicate about their life, my life, da-da-da. That shit is cool to me, especially when it can help people. And like, this is all inspiration for me. So, I'm going to take as long as I want on this one. Just, I don't care. And I'm putting it all the way out. I'm not doing no editing, no none of that. This shit is going as, if it's an hour and a half, I'm dropping in an hour and a half.
Me, homie, keep still. I can tell that you don't eat meat, ton of green beans. You a vegan when the beef's real. Everybody's saying I'm fake, but they're the ones who really faking though. And their songs all on YouTube. Well, my song's on the radio. They claim they hate fame, but they change when they need streams. Then they say names and play games and take aim and hate on me. Wait, I got one more thing I gotta say. I don't need any more money. These days I just do it for all of my fans. I pray to God I inspire somebody or show someone who thinks they can't that they can. I'ma keep going till I'm in the coffin. I promise no stopping till I kick the can. To the day that they're dropping my box in the ground, it's hangover gang.
Fire. Effing fire. And I remember like Flawed said, shout out to Nova for shooting that amazing video. But I remember like one time Flawed was reacting to my reaction to his song. He's done that like quite a bit. Anthony Ray has too and whatnot. But there was one time Flawed was reacting to it, and when he was like introducing who I was, I guess, when he's like, oh yeah, he messes up and says EV Studios because that's what it used to be called. But this one time he was like, EV Studios, he's always so positive. Always so positive. And part of the reason why, Anthony, like, I got Anthony Ray to open up about his life and shit the other day without trying to. And the same thing I was talking to him about when, on that reaction, when I said about like, you know, he sometimes come off very, very realistic, which I'm the same exact way, but I try to like bring some optimism to it if you can. If you can't, then you can't. That's the truth. And that's what's going on. But I will never get on social media ever. That's why I don't go. That's why I don't have TikTok. That's why I don't scroll on Facebook. None of that shit. And spew negativity out. Unless it's like some beef that someone cut. I'm going to fucking defend myself. I don't care. But I'm never going to get on here and just start spewing people to do things that are gonna fuck up their life more. And Tom showed me that with this. Tom showed me that with this. And all these other people that were saying to say all this shit and all this shit and all this shit, it's like all you guys and all the artists that are doing it, all are literally doing the negativity as you fucking speak that all these people keep bringing up or we're bringing up, and it's like, yo, you guys are doing this. You guys are the ones doing all this shit, constantly doing it. And it's just, I don't know. This is dope. I rock with this fucking song. People can say whatever they want. This song is fire. Appreciate everyone who stayed for that long ass reaction.